All right. We are live. Welcome, folks. Wow. Okay, so this is going to be a new one for me. But we are trying out the multiplayer mod for Balatro. We're going to be going straight into the gauntlets and going up against Doc Spectre. So we'll see how that goes. Hello.
Hello.
All right, let me see. Let's turn your volume up a little bit. Then we
Okay,
can...
yeah. I've got you mostly calibrated because we did the holiday event, and so I tuned it then.
Okay. Well, yeah. Now
yeah,
I think I
but
turned
if
you
you
up.
if you need, I can keep yapping, and that way you can calibrate.
That would be perfect. I think maybe you were just fine already.
Yeah, I think so, and you're just fine for me.
Okay. Yeah, you might be a little bit louder than me still because I keep turning you up and turning you down. So, I'm sure chat will let me know.
They'll let us know.
Yeah, without much hesitation if it sounds good. But I think
Yeah, for sure.
just based on looking at the levels, it looks good.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's always hard to tell, if it's like plus or minus 3 decibels or whatever.
Right. Okay. So I've never done this before, but you're well practiced.
Okay. So, I mean, you're loaded up now, so if you want, you can like create a lobby and you can see what some of the options look like.
Okay.
Before we go live.
Yeah.
I guess the most fleshed out version is the attrition version, and then the other options are still in development. So like Battle Royale is still in development.
Oh wow, are they gonna add a battle pass to it too? They're going Battle Royale mode?
I mean, I don't know about Battle Pass, but maybe up to like 8-10 players at a time. Something like that.
Okay.
Okay, and then once you start a lobby, well, yeah, okay, once you start a lobby, then there's some more options.
Okay.
I just leave the defaults mostly, and so like, for example, the first one, when you lose a life, then you get a little bit extra money to help you catch back up. The one that maybe you want to change, maybe we want to change, the bottom option for the multiplayer cards. So they've added like 5 jokers that only exist in multiplayer. I like to turn those off at first because for a new player, then it's just like one less thing that you have to learn.
Right.
And then also they're like still in development and still subject to like balance changes and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and cut those. They did look interesting. I took a quick glance at them just so that I could get a sense of it. And they really seem to like tie into the multiplayer aspect of the game.
Yeah. Once you have like a few reps, once you've played a few games, then you have a better idea how to evaluate them and decide whether or not to take them. When I've played with Murphy and when I play with Zayna, we turn the multiplayer cards off, but if you wanted to, after an hour or two, we could turn them on and try that too.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. How do you feel about the comeback money on life loss?
Usually I leave that on. It's not a big difference. So the rest of the settings I just leave kind of standard, like, we all have same random seed, for example.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And how many lives do you typically start with?
So the standard setting is the first ante, there's no PvP. It's just a normal ante 1 boss.
Okay.
PvP starts in ante 2, and then the starting amount of lives is 4.
Okay.
So at most, if it's like 3 and 3, then you get to ante 8. Or sometimes it ends earlier if someone dies earlier, loses their lives earlier.
Okay, so it's kind of based around like the assumption that you make it to about ante 8 or so.
Yeah, I would expect probably closer to ante 6 or 7 is like what the target is.
Okay, so you're that convinced you're just gonna bury me right away?
Well, I mean, it could go either way.
I know. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Closer matches go longer. But even matches that do go long, sometimes you have kind of like a scrappy build. You don't have like a great build.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The early strength does not necessarily guarantee longer term strength.
Yeah, you get the idea.
Okay.
We do have the option to play on different decks and different stakes.
Oh, I see.
So the obvious choices are, okay, you could play on white stake where you don't really have to worry about the small and big blinds. It's just pure PvP.
Mm-hmm.
And then it becomes like this arms race where whoever can make the most money and generate the most value. Then you could play on gold stake where both players are just kind of struggling to survive, and then you don't really care about PvP so much. You just want to like survive every small and big blind. One in the middle that I really like is the black stake because you have eternal jokers.
You're right.
And I feel like a huge decision point.
Right. And that's like just over the green stake threshold, but doesn't quite get to the blue stake, which, you know, even Local Thunk has noted is a kind of a bit of a cliff.
It's stinky. That's the word
yeah.
I would use. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's start. Let's just do our first one on white stake, and then we'll maybe white stake yellow deck.
Okay.
That way it's fairly vanilla, and then we can mess around with some of that as we move on. You did say that we could alter. We don't have to commit to the same deck and stake though, or.
We both play on the same deck and same stake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go yellow deck, white stake. Is it bad to show the code?
In theory, your viewers could grab the code and then join our game.
Okay. Well, I'll send it to you quickly before anyone gets in.
Yeah. So if we're already in now, let me go back and then join yours.
Oop.
Okay.
There you go.
So
okay.
so
Unless
you can see me.
Right.
And then if you wanted to,
Spectered.
you could go to like your settings and then mods, and then in the configuration for the multiplayer mod, you could also put in a name if you wanted to.
Right.
Not necessary.
Yeah, I would have to remake the lobby to do that, right?
Yeah. So for now, we'll just say, okay, we're connected now, and then we don't have to reconnect as long as we don't disconnect.
Right. Okay. All right. So we'll just run it then?
Yeah, I do have to push a button to go live.
Oh, right. That's important.
All right, I'm live now.
Okay. I appreciate viewers not jumping in when they had the opportunity, because that would have accomplished nothing but delaying the action. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah, I guess for my viewers, since I just went live this minute, I guess we got Roffle playing multiplayer mod for the first time. We're gonna start out on white stake yellow deck.
All right. Wish me luck because I'm going to need it. Let's see how this goes.
We could talk about it too. No spoilers, of course, but I notoriously play very slow. So if you get to like the PvP round before me, we can discuss a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm noticing something right off the bat that I'm.
Yeah, I will tell you, I'm gonna take the investment tag.
Well, I mean that just goes. I knew you were going to.
Yeah. Some people take the rare tag. Sometimes that can be run defining. Sometimes maybe, you lose a round and maybe that stings a little bit. So I'm not going to take the rare tag, and then you could do you.
Yeah, I'm also not taking the rare tag. I do like to see at least one blind when I'm playing yellow deck just to take advantage of the early interest.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But... Okay, let's be sensible here. So here's a question. I was actually meaning to ask you this yesterday, but I forgot. How, on your typical runs, how high do you prioritize an anti-1 clearance sale?
Depends what deck I'm playing, basically.
Yeah, but it feels like it's not... Like, I would personally put Grabber and maybe even Telescope as a higher priority. for my runs.
Yeah. I don't usually take the telescope that early. Most of the time you end up not needing it, or maybe you change your mind about what hand you're actually trying to play.
That's true. That's true. I just like the.
Yeah, I take the discount voucher if I'm playing on the yellow deck. I would say most other decks I wouldn't take it. I would take an extra discard on the yellow deck.
Yeah, yellow deck is a little bit different, right? Because you already, like, basically the starting point of your deck is, here, have a free voucher if you want it.
Yeah.
So, like, it gives you a little bit more flexibility to take some of those marginal, or more marginal vouchers. But, like, anti-1 vouchers, I'm usually looking to hold off on those. Unless they give me some immediate value. Alright.
Yeah, usually if I'm playing on gold stake, I default to playing pairs, and so I just think about, like, does this voucher help me if I'm playing pairs? Otherwise, I don't take it.
Look, not the lobby for telescope, but, like, telescope's pretty helpful if you're playing pairs, no?
That's true. It turns out not every shop has a celestial pack.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you voted me president of Balatro, that would change. That probably would.
Oh yeah, that's how it used to be. It used to be there were only 2 flavors: Arcana and Celestial. That was it.
Oh, I don't think. Yeah, I think I only got in like during the final Next Fest demo, so I missed some of that early iteration. Holy.
It wasn't the best. It used to be there weren't any standard packs, so the only way to add cards to your deck was with the what is it, the magic trick voucher. Ooh. That was the only way.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
Wild times.
All right. You're gonna see some scores start popping up now, just as a heads up. Oh, maybe not. So everything. So the point leading up to the Nemesis blind is asynchronous. Everything like during the blind, we play at the same time.
Yeah, that's it.
That makes sense because it'd be a bad idea for me to post a score right now and then you know exactly what you need.
That's true. Well, I mean, you can also during the PvP rounds, you'll see it. You'll be able to see what we're scoring.
Okay.
And you could use that information. I often do. All right. I'm ready to throw hands.
All right, then. I didn't realize it was going to be like that.
So here's one of those.
Wait, that's a big number. Nobody said it would be so big.
Okay number.
Yeah, how do you feel about one of these though? That wasn't impressive.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I've got one of these.
You're welcome to stop at any point. I thought this was meant to be a friendly game.
Oh, I mean, I just took whatever jokers I could so that I could get as much temperance value as I wasn't really picky about it.
See, I bought the clearance sale and I feel like that maybe cut into some of my temperance value.
I mean, $10 is $10, my guy.
That's true. Well, it was more like $8 for me.
Yeah. I guess maybe I don't need to play this. So I do have my ice cream. So maybe if you can't score 28,000 in 2 hands, then the round ends and I get to save my ice cream. But I do want to play this lucky card. 1 second. Bummer.
Okay, well. Don't worry, I'm sacrificing my ice cream. Oh! Sorry, I got misprinted there for a moment. It'll happen.
You do get like an extra $2 if you lose here. In PvP rounds, you don't get any extra money for having hands left over.
Okay. But I do get, because I lost a life, I get money. It ended up pulling back a little bit closer than I initially was. So stop laughing at me, chat. Okay, here's something.
Okay. That is something. I don't know if I have enough technology to really profit from that.
I was concerned about that myself, so I think I know what you're referring to.
Yeah. So...
Okay. I'm gonna believe in my deck. I choose to
okay.
believe.
Lucky cards are not terrible, by the way, if there's no bosses.
That's true. That does make sense. Well, I'm a big fan of lucky cards in general.
Lucky cards, yeah.
Okay. Starting to see a direction for this.
Okay.
Uh-oh. My draws are not cooperating as much as I'd like, but
yeah.
That'll happen, I guess. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. I was overreacting. How's your temperance value?
I've made some exchanges. Maybe I don't have as much value as I used to.
Okay. You and me both. I don't mean to brag, but I do have a level 3 pair too, so. Not sure how you feel about that. That's better.
Question.
Yes.
Do you take $40 economy tag in Ante 3?
No.
It's $40.
I know. Well, maybe it's $40 for you.
Oh, okay. My bad.
How do you feel about, do you often, or do you occasionally find yourself like sacrificing early lives to maybe be more prepared for later antes?
Absolutely every time.
Okay.
My usual play style, which is not necessarily a winning plan every time, but my usual play style is just make as much money as I can and score with only glass cards and no jokers.
How does that help your temperance value then?
I mean, at the moment, I've got one rare and a foil joker, so maybe that helps my temperances a little bit.
Okay. All right. You're not doing so bad. I guess I should be on the lookout for those glass cards then a little bit more.
I think I might. This Arcana pack is a little bit tricky for me. I think I might. This is a long-term play.
I mean, you say it was tricky for you. I saw an Arcana pack that gave me $40, so I took the $40.
Okay, well, I didn't, so that's going to be a divergence.
Yeah, but then I spent pretty aggressively to try and make up for it, so I don't know if that really is necessarily the long-term play I made it out to be.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I think the thing I'm most disappointed in right now is the shape of my deck, or maybe the lack thereof.
Oh, is it too tall?
It's... I don't want to say it's too tall, it's just not small enough.
Ah, okay. Well, if it makes you feel better, I still have 52 cards.
Well, I'm way ahead of you in that regard then. I've got 50 cards.
You're absolutely dunking on me.
I know. I think there's... The potential it's going to get much larger, though, in the near future.
Could be. I can do this. All right, you might got me this time.
Okay. Deck sizes and everything. That's just so far from the truth. All right. Kind of whiffed on my... Whoop.
That's it.
Okay.
I didn't get 50,000, so you don't get another hand.
All right. All right. Well, I hit my goal. I beat you in 1 round of Balatro.
Okay.
One entire ante.
1-1.
Yeah, exceeding expectations right now.
That's something that I want to do. I don't know if it's safe to do that yet.
We might be looking at something similar here.
Yeah. I mean, I got 5 kings. You got 5 kings?
I've got 5 kings. No. I've got 5 jacks, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think... I'm going to show some restraint here.
All right. All right. I've got a vision.
My vision isn't great, hence the glasses, but that also applies to Balatro. Woof. These jokers are kind of unimpressive.
I haven't found anything I'm super excited by. I bet you I got a joker that you don't have, for sure.
Yes. Because it sounded like you were eyeing that rare tag at one point.
Nah, rare tag's a trap, but I do got an 8-ball.
That's definitely one that I don't have. I don't even know that I saw that one.
You just blocked it out.
It is one of those jokers that I just systematically repress. And I have no regrets about doing so.
I don't blame you.
It can be fun though. Like it's one of those dopamine jokers as well.
Oh yeah. I'm getting that dopamine right now.
No, stop.
Yeah. It's happening right now.
Okay, well you did say glass cards are good. So
True that.
I'm gonna take your word for that one. I did get a little bit stronger. It's hard to, without having done this before, it's hard to know, like, the pace of play and, like, what other people are, or how quickly people get their build online and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess to help you keep on track here, we're an ante 4, but it's also white stake. I don't know if that means anything to you.
Not at all.
Okay. Understandable.
I mean, I know I'm easily clearing the small and the big blind. That's I guess I'm not embarrassing myself in that regard yet, at least.
Yeah. I guess, like, how many antes does it take you to get to the point where you have 15 of the same card?
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's it. Yeah, I know that's not something I actually pay attention to, right? But deck fixing is important, so like getting the pacing of your deck fixing can kind of like serve as an analog to your score pacing.
For sure, yeah. All right, I'm done shopping.
Doc Spector'd be shopping. Okay. It's not a bad first hand.
Yeah, there's a starter hand we can throw out there.
Okay. Good follow-up hand. Boy, that extra discard voucher I think is like solely carrying me right now.
Alright. I got $20 from Faceless Joker this round.
Yeah.
I mean, you win though.
Yeah.
But I got $49.
Yeah, but I denied myself the Faceless Joker. It was so tempting. I just I took a coward's line.
I find often my score round after round keeps going down.
Well, yeah, but your money keeps going up. So
yeah.
who's the real winner in all this? It's your bank account.
Taking Terror Merchant, no hesitation.
My hesitation is my lack of interest right now. Finding that.
You know, that's a strategy too. I see some of the people, some of the top players in the multiplayer community, they'll spend down every ante.
I don't know that I'd say spending down, but I haven't been like... Well, this should be a surprise to no one. I haven't been as careful with my money as you have been. I'm getting some decent strength out of that, it seems.
Okay. I'm down to 44 cards.
Oof, we're going in opposite directions, my friend. I am up to 54. Not to brag or anything, but...
well met.
Yeah. Oh, no. We'll take that, I guess.
I have to decide if I want to do that or probably this.
Yeah, some of these decisions that I've made have left me making real funky discards, but it's working out. It's the lack of deck fixing is definitely showing itself right now.
Question: when is it too late to pick up a purple 6?
A purple what?
Purple Seal 6?
If you ask me, certainly not now. But yeah, I grabbed that fella.
I think I've got enough 8s. I'm gonna believe in the 8-ball this one time.
Oh, you're much much more of a gambler than I am.
We're going deep, man. We're going all the way in.
I admire it. I admire it.
I tell you what, I'm gonna sell the strength card so that I can do a magician.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. I think, yeah, I think it, from the sound of things, I kind of need to, I don't know, make sure that you die in the near future. Otherwise, I think you're you're much better positioned for a later anti-push than me.
I feel that future is near.
That's what I'm concerned with.
So I can play. I want to make sure I have enough 8s to where I don't die. All right. As soon as I get a justice card,
Well,
then
just
I'm
have to curse your 8-ball to never allow that to happen.
no.
Or I could just do literally nothing, and the 8-ball will also do literally
Alright.
nothing because that's what it's best known for.
Got to do a little bit of shopping. I could do one of those. If I do that, maybe we don't banana anymore.
But you got to believe in the banana.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I do this instead. Do I need a ×3? Or ×3 or face this Joker? Probably face this Joker, right?
I mean, you always need money, right?
Yeah.
That's the one thing I've learned from watching your runs is that
All right.
money is the solution to every problem.
Money is the solution.
Let's not hurt this here.
Death on purple or blue?
Wait, you got deaths?
I got a few actually. I got options.
Okay, well
Playing
maybe
the
8-ball
field.
is doing something for you.
Maybe 8-ball is doing the thing. Okay. Say what? Discard some of those. 1, 2, 3. Okay. How about a bunch of these? Let's put that in front.
Ooh, I should have been paying more.
Okay.
Oh, stop it. Slow down.
We could go one more.
No, I don't think you need to. That feels like plenty already. You have 3 hands left. So you said you don't get extra money for holding hands?
Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Probably it's fine to do this. Alright, fingers crossed. This doesn't win.
I hope not. For my sake.
Alright, it wants me to play another hand, which means I'm not going to get my blue seal value.
How does Blue Seal work on Boss Blind? Is it just the final hand?
It's whatever your last played hand is.
Okay.
So if I wanted to get the blue seal value, I would have to play a hand first and then end on whatever hand I want to.
Good hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so that sounds like good news for me.
Yeah. All right, I'm on my last life. That's it.
Yeah, but I never feel too comfortable against you, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
I mean, these are both essentially 2x our ready. Like that first hand that you played really had me frightened, I'm gonna be honest with you.
That was just a throwaway hand?
The 200,000 chip throwaway hand?
Yeah.
We have different definitions of throwaway hands.
Ooh. That could be something. Alright. I don't think I get to waste the death card anymore.
Yeah. Are we sure there wasn't a telescope? Okay, yes. Confirmation there was not a telescope. Immediately eating my words.
Okay.
Keep you around.
Now it begins.
Oh, the training weights are off? Is that... He's...
Yeah. It's time to rally.
He's coming out of the hyperbolic time chamber?
That's it.
That's...
We've turned the corner.
frightening. Okay. I guess that means it's time for me to do the same?
Yeah. Yeah, it's now time for you to pivot into your scoring build.
Exactly. I think I've got some glass there already.
I don't usually survive this long. It's kind of fun.
Wait, what do you mean?
Usually I'm dead by now.
That's interesting. You say you're at 1 life, huh?
That's factual.
Curious.
Uh-huh. Tell me about it.
Well, I'm thinking that maybe, given that that's the case, it would benefit me to kind of make an all-in push here.
Oh.
To try and bury you before you finish turning that corner.
Them fighting words, my guy.
I'm just letting you know in advance. You know, I'm like the evil supervillain explaining the strategy to you so that you can escape it without really much effort because it's never going to work out for me.
Yeah, we'll see what I come up with. I think I think I'm okay doing that. All right. Once again, sorry about the delay. I got $90 to spend. Hold on.
Well, I mean, more money, more problems is what I always hear. You should send some of that my way so that I can maybe get a better shop. And actually, like, there's nothing good in that big blind shop anyway. I wouldn't even bother rolling down.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I know you said no spoilers, but like, I'm just trying to help you out, you know?
Okay. I was gonna say, I might have to give up the 8-ball.
Well, why would you give up the 8-ball when you can double its efficacy?
That was considered, yes. Is a fool worth it for $20?
Well,
or
depends on what's in the fool, other than.
Well, that's what I mean. Is like, should I use the fool for a hermit, or should I be making more glass cards, or else I might die?
Look, I learned from the best that money is everything, right?
All right. Well, I'm on my last life. I got $63. Let's PvP. I'll spend it in the next go around.
Yeah, exactly. There's always the next round.
I've got 36 cards. So if I do 5 times 7, we get to touch them all.
What are they, Pokemon?
Yeah, something like that. Which means I don't need this queen.
Yeah. It's gonna look weird, but I've got a plan, chat. Don't stress.
Okay.
Okay. Things in the right spot. So that was my throwaway hand this time around.
Okay. I've got Dusk, so I have to make sure I don't run out of cards.
We are working with very different deck sizes right now.
Okay.
Oh no, how big of a gamble do I want to take here? Might have given up too many of my threes. Oh, that's also a mistake, but this is a throwaway hand. It's possible I was too greedy.
Okay. This is my last hand. So let's get that blue seal.
I was in fact too greedy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
Like, I've got more antes in me. Unfortunately, I botched my blue seal this time. But the card I was looking for was bottom of 10 in my deck, but that's my own fault.
Yeah.
Somebody added all these extra cards to my deck. You didn't even have to use your Dusk there.
I did not, no.
Okay, well this'll help me out.
This will be a fun one to watch back later and just like see what I'm holding.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, I think I've still got to spend a little bit more aggressively than you here. But I think, unfortunately for me, that Dusk has me concerned.
What if I sold the Dusk?
That would make me a little bit more concerned, because then what did you get that's worth selling a Dusk for?
Oh, okay.
So you're not leaving me any less stressed out.
You got 2 lives. That's I only got to go 6 more rounds. All right, we'll keep the Dusk then.
Woof. Spectral packs with only 2 options just aren't always that great, are they? It's never what you're looking for. Did we ever decide on when it's too late to pick up a red seal 6, by the way?
Red seal you could take
sorry, purple seal. Purple seal.
Purple. Maybe it's too late.
Not for me.
Okay, I'm down to 34 cards.
Look, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
I may or may not be up to 55.
Just like you said, opposite directions. That's
Yeah.
one of the great things about Balatro. A lot of different ways to play.
Oh no. That can't be anything but bad news for me.
If I discard all of these, what are the chances I can reach the Jack? Pretty good, right?
$12. Okay, that might allow me to. Look, it's a gamble, chat. I understand that. But we only need to win one more ante.
Oh, yeah.
And I picked up something that can definitely help me here. And I'm not, like, more importantly, one of my jokers is what caused the collapse in the last round that made me discard like a doofus. And now I don't have that joker anymore, so I don't have to play towards it.
Nice. I haven't changed jokers in a while. I think it was Ante 4. Ante 4 was very kind to me.
I don't even remember when Ante 4 was. What are we on?
Let's see here, round 18. So this is Ante 7.
Really? Okay. Yeah, that would make sense because White Stake is 100k on Ante 8.
Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, I still got to do the big blind.
Don't worry, the big blind's not that big.
I've seen bigger.
I mean, I almost have a deck of cards as big as that blind. I'm on my way to 52,000.
Oh man, Dusk is so slow.
Yeah, I was doing
I gotta play all these extra hands.
I was doing a Dusk run yesterday, and every time I'd pick up like Grabber and Nacho Tong, I was just like, no, that's more work.
No, it's so much work.
It is, and then you have to like think and not botch the last hand. No, but these chatters will never know just how difficult we have it, you know.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I don't need to play all my hands. Not for the big blind.
You don't have to for the like you can just phone it in for the boss blind as well.
Okay. You know what? Accept. Okay, sure.
Uh-oh. No, I don't like that.
Okay. Yeah. It's fine. All right.
Did you maybe happen upon a celebrity in the big boss blind shop?
Let's play one of these. Let me count.
No.
Yeah, that's enough, probably.
Counting is actually illegal in this game. I thought we were on the same page there with the rules.
Oh, yeah. Math is illegal. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll do one of these with one of those.
Okay.
Okay.
That was actually something. Well, that was also something, it turns out.
Also something.
I'll have you know that came seconds after the message of, nah, Spectred is cooked in my chat, so
Yeah. I mean, you got me on the ropes. I'm on my last life. I'm on my last $100.
Okay. Why am I not able to find the cards that I need? Are you hiding them?
All right, I'll do you the honor of showing you my final hand.
Well, no. Now I'm scared. Where are my nines looking?
It'll take a second for the animations.
Alright, well, you show me yours, I'll show you mine, I guess.
Okay, 140 million.
Yeah, not quite as impressive.
Okay, that means you got the hack, but you don't have the photograph.
I don't have the photograph.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
And I do have the hack, but I ditched the dusk, which I'm now kind of regretting a bit. Alright. What can I even get? I don't think there's anything that I can get that can bail me out here.
Okay. I'm gonna skip to the PvP. That way you won't be waiting on me.
Alright. I don't know. I guess there are some things that could maybe get me there. I actually considered skipping as well, but I think I need time to set up here to have a chance. That's not what I want to copy. Alright, well, I did get a lucky card money hit. So surely that's going to bring me back.
Dang, if only we had the cat still.
There's a cat in the seed?
There was an ante too.
I don't think I had lucky cards at that point yet.
You didn't have the 8-ball. You didn't get the lucky card.
Right.
No, it was a lucky holographic 10 I picked up. That's why I saw the cat.
That makes sense.
I like taking 10s because they can turn into jacks.
I'm often partial to doing the same, but I just went straight for the jacks this time, just right to the source.
Sure, yeah.
Let's do this. See if we can get some more of that money. No, I cannot. I think I recognized where my window was that I needed in order to beat you, and then I just missed it. Because it was that ante where I said I need to go all in here.
Mm-hmm.
And I missed my draws due to not setting my deck up properly, I think is what happened there.
Yeah. In the ante where I was on my last life for the first time, where I was like for sure gonna die, I picked up Dusk and Photograph and Brainstorm and 3 glass cards.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. You wouldn't have had like a Chad lying around too or something, right?
Oh, I got Chad. You need one? You need to borrow one?
I mean, if you're offering.
Okay.
Kind of feels like you, only one of my hands really matters. I should probably work on playing towards that. Okay. Well, I did hit that hand. But I don't think it will matter. Is that even better?
No wheel hits.
Wait, I had an... Oh, no. I didn't check my deck. I had another piece of glass that I could have taken advantage of there.
Uh-oh. He's got too many cards to keep track of.
It's true. It's absolutely true.
I made it under 30. I got 29.
Show off.
All right, fire in the hole.
Yeah. Surely he can't possibly draw all of his deck with a 30-card deck and 4 discards, right? Oof. All right. GG,
So that's kind of the pacing. That's
Yeah.
kind of how it goes.
Yeah, unfortunately, my best hand was a measly 836 million, so...
I will say, to your credit, most runs are sort of just decided by a single joker. You know, who gets the correct retriggering joker, who gets... Sometimes it's just the photograph, who gets the photograph.
Okay.
So usually what I try to do is, like, grind out as much money as I can, and then re-roll for photograph and Chad because they're commons. And then sort of just playing towards that, and if I don't get that, then I just lose, and then that's fine.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, did you want to try again on a different deck?
Sure. Sure. Let's, I mean, Ghost deck's always fun, right?
Yeah.
Let's give
Definitely a lot of possibilities with the spectral cards.
Yeah.
But always fewer spectral cards than you want. They're still kind of rare.
Well, especially when you're as irresponsible with your money as I was that round.
That could be a factor, yeah. In theory, we get to see the same spectral cards.
True. True.
Yeah.
If you have more money, you get to see more of them.
Yeah. All right, I'm selling the Hex.
7s over 6s doesn't get there, does it?
I don't think so.
Okay, I didn't think so either. Feels like it's just a wee bit too short. But that's, again, math is illegal, so I'm not even going to bother counting it.
Just vibes.
Exactly. It's quite the voucher.
Yeah. It'll still be there. You don't have to take it right away.
That's true. That's true, yeah. Saving money on the first ante is always pretty good.
Took me 3 hands to do the big blind.
Really?
Yeah, I went in empty-handed.
Oh. I did not.
Oh, I messed up.
I'm gonna take a gamble here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. No, we're fine. We're fine. Ah, that was bad. Okay, probably have to do something like this now. Yeah, that's a sometimes punished moment. How did the hook treat you?
I'll let you know when it's over.
Oh, okay.
We did survive. In case you were worried about me, we did survive.
No, I wasn't worried about that.
Okay.
It's just often an unkind boss blind.
Unkind.
Making up for an earlier decision. Come on, man. Oh no. Nightmare? is very close to not being worth.
I also took some risks in the small blind.
Did it have to do with the to-do list, potentially?
Yep.
Did you maybe accidentally draw into a straight flush? Because that's what I did.
Turns out to-do list and parking is a little bit difficult to do the two of those at the same time.
Yeah, I could imagine.
But we're making it work.
Whole. Sorry.
I feel like we may be on a different trajectory.
It's entirely possible, yeah.
At least with the outset here.
Yeah, I mean, I can turn around quickly. Like, I don't know if you saw the immolates that I did, but,
Immolate?
I'll take that
What
as
a rude dude. Why would you tell me that? That's so mean.
It's, yeah. There's a lot of things that are happening that are to my benefit at the moment. Okay.
I've got some ideas.
I don't want to do that, but I have to. Whoops.
All right, I was a little bit more decisive this time. I'm ready to go.
Oh, okay. See, it's me holding things up now.
Well, I didn't get the immolate, so you've got more value.
That's true. Did you possibly find a blue fella?
No.
Yeah,
That's not good. Uh-oh.
Okay.
All right, then this is the plan. Do one of those. Yep. Oh, I should probably do this too. One of those. All right, you got me.
Okay. Again, strong starts don't necessarily guarantee a victory, though, as we saw. But I will say
I would say starting with a blue joker, that's a pretty strong start.
Yeah, and also my money is in a much better spot than last time, as is my deck fixing. So... I'm feeling a lot better about this one.
All right.
As well try and farm this fella up. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Not mean to do that. I guess I need to be more careful now.
Hmm.
Okay, this looks more careful to me.
Interesting.
Alright, I'm beginning to see some direction shaping up now. I almost clicked the wrong button, which would have been catastrophic. Okay. Maybe not as strong of an ante this time through, but still got something going.
I got reserved parking. So it's going to take a second.
That'll do it. That'll do it. So
yeah.
I mean, that could be your ticket back into this thing, though, if, again,
could be.
Last round was any indicator.
That's helpful, but I don't have room for it. Hmm. I don't think I take this, because I think then I still don't have enough points to beat you, so I'll just skip.
How's
We
your
do take those.
deck size looking, if you don't mind me asking?
Despite not having Immolate, I got 49.
Okay. Well, here's the thing.
Got
Despite
him.
taking Immolate, I've got 50, so...
I mean, you must have had some real bangers, right?
A few. It was mostly just trying to undo some of the damage that I did earlier. Turns out Immolate does sometimes have downside.
That's why you got to get it early, so
Yeah.
you can kind of build around it.
I-
Whatever happens, you build around it.
I did, but let's see. Alright, at least I did to my best ability. I need to send this quickly, I think.
Alright, that's it. So that's a move.
Kidding? It sure is. Can't disagree with you there. I think I want that as my end. Could be funny. It's tempting. It's tempting. Oh, I should have. Oh, misplaced my jokers. Oh, unfortunate timing. Why are all of the purple seals 6s? Did you curse us to this?
I'd take a purple 6. It's still purple.
No, I took it. It's just they don't come in other numbers, it turns out.
They don't make it too easy, you know? That's entertaining.
LuckyCard.exe has stopped working. I did not think that would win, man. I have no sense of my score right now, and it keeps coming back to haunt me. Okay. I feel like the combination of those two together.
Alright, I don't have a blue joker, but I did find a use for my Ankh.
Okay, I mean, that's practically a blue joker, right?
Yeah.
I think that counts.
Maybe no cola.
I rolled down the same number of times as you, it sounds like.
Oh, I could do that. I could do these. Does that kill me if I do that? Let's see here.
What happens if you do die to a big or small blind, by the way?
You lose a life, but otherwise there's no real huge penalty.
That's kind of what I imagined.
Yeah.
It would be unfortunate for it, like, the run to just end because of it. So I was hoping
Yeah,
that wasn't the case.
yeah.
I don't have that many kings left anyway, so.
That's not a great draw.
I think we can get away with one of these fellows now, too. I'm noticing that in some instances, like, just burning through your hands is a good idea to make sure you get value on certain parts of the like, PvP portions.
Yeah. You want to get through your hands before your opponent?
In most cases, I would think so, but maybe not, like, universally.
Let's try this.
Okay.
Well,
okay. Maybe I was going in a little overconfident there, because I had some throwaway hands that would have cost me.
maybe I'm not so dead after all.
Doesn't look like it. How many lives you got? You
I'm on my last one. This is officially we're on the last one.
Okay. Good to know.
All right. How you know? I think we might be turning a corner.
Okay, well, I have been holding back a little bit in some.
Okay. That makes sense. I accept that. I'll allow it.
Yes, now I'm very aware of the fact that I cannot do that anymore. So. I'm not going to.
Classic white steak. Level 1 hands, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, at least we have that in common. Okay. That's pretty neat.
Always feels bad to waste a fool.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can't be avoided.
Sometimes.
Holy. Okay, my lucky card started working again.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to make a lucky card.
Uh-oh. Okay. That was a significantly better ante for me.
Man, I feel like if I take this, that's gonna kill me. That's not good.
It'll be fine.
That's helpful. All right. I'm ready. That makes me feel better. I think I solved the puzzle.
Careful, I've been hiding some of the pieces, though. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for the sounds that just came out of my mouth.
All right, here we go, I guess.
Yeah, this is going to be it for me, too.
E12? Oh no.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. Oh!
Ooh.
Oh! Oh, wow, that was actually extraordinarily close.
Let's see here. Yeah, one more times 2 would have done it, right?
Yeah. I mean, I had one more okay hand, but I also think I copied wrong on my good hand. I just kind of went into autopilot. I think I should have thought about it a little bit more.
Mm.
So I think I had a better potential hand than that. I just didn't like take the time to think about it.
Sure. Hey, what did your early game look like? Because you got the blueprint. What were you copying with it?
Photograph from the first shop. A hexed photograph from the first shop. And then I got the sock and hanging Chad later, as well as a okay Lucky Cat.
I got my photograph, I think, in round 11. I found sock and buskin. I held the Ankh so that I could copy.
Okay.
I had been holding on to the egg, had been holding on to parking and shoot the moon. And then when I found the Chad in the shop, I sold all my money-making jokers so that I could copy sock and buskin with the Ankh.
Right.
And then I got the photograph was 2 rounds later.
Okay. Okay, so you did eventually end up
in kind of the same place. Yeah.
Yeah, almost identical to where I was, except minus the cat. The cat was, I think my cat was at 4x, and that was
okay.
More than the difference in the score. So yeah,
4x would have done it. My last Joker slot was DNA. I had just gotten into this ante.
Okay, I saw the DNA, but like in that same shop, I got a death and a fool.
Yeah.
And so
in your position, you definitely don't need DNA.
No.
Right?
No.
Assuming that you have the red seal glass cards like I did.
And then I used the death and the fool into the. This is the scummy part. I used the death and the fool into a purple seal fool for the death. So I had 3 deaths on the final. It got a little out of control there for a moment. And it honestly, because of a bit of a blunder there, it was probably the difference in the run getting that fool.
Yeah, in ante 1, I took the reserve parking, and then so I didn't have enough money for the spectral pack, so I didn't get to see the immolate.
Yeah, the immolate hard carry. The problem was I got it immediately after a photograph, and then it destroyed several face cards. like I think I had 4 face cards showing, and it destroyed them all. So I had to I had to reload some of those. But also,
given the circumstances, still very close match.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, that's getting out ahead does not guarantee victory, it turns out. All right, do you mind like a quick 2-minute break? I need to grab some.
Yeah, no problem. Let's do it.
I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Hello.
All right, welcome back.
All right, any suggestions? Maybe an increase in the stakes a little bit could be a good way to go.
Okay. Yeah, you want to try my favorite black steak?
Yeah, I think that's a good place to start. And then, do you have a? What are you feeling on the deck front?
My personal favorite is Zodiac deck because you get the Tarot Merchant.
Well, you also get Overstock, which is nice.
Well, that's part of it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. Okay.
I like to think there's a lot of room for skill expression, is what the cool kids say.
I've learned from my chat that doesn't exist in a game like Balatro because.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's randomness. That means everything is determined by randomness.
I mean, clearly, since you got the blueprint and the Chad, or you got the photograph so early last time, I had no way of winning that anyway.
But that was an example of streamer luck.
Yeah, maybe I'll be the one get lucky this time.
Right. Never mind that it's the same seed.
Yeah, well, the thing about playing on the same seed is there's a lot of places that things can hide.
Yes.
So, like, if someone opens a booster pack that the other person doesn't open, then they'll see something that the other person doesn't see. Or if you just, like, reroll one more time in an ante.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I made an irresponsible decision to take the the spectral pack in hopes of an immolate and got rewarded for it, so.
Yeah. Calculated. You gotta say calculated.
That would require me to have done the math, though, which we all know is illegal. Okay. I'm not confident in my strength here.
Okay. Am I allowed to ask, did you open the buffoon pack?
I would, yes, and I think we can both agree what the correct choice is there.
Okay. Now what matters is how you use it.
Exactly. That's the next step.
Usually I just remove whatever card is closest to the right because it's easiest for me.
Same, especially since there seems to be a heavy...
Don't hit me with an uh-oh. It's too early for an uh-oh.
Well, no. This is a bad uh-oh. This is am I going to die here? Uh-oh. But especially after you hit me with the photograph tag, it makes sense to clip off the low end.
Yep. Yeah, some of the... What is it? There's one of the multiplayer jokers. It's like hanging bad or whatever. It turns off your Chad.
Oh. The opponent's chat or your own?
Everybody. So if you have it, then everybody's first card is disabled.
Seems like a good idea here. That is mean. I agree. I won't stand for that type of malarkey here. How's your scoring looking?
I can play a 5-card hand.
Okay. That's better than not being able to. Okay.
Yeah. I can 2-shot, maybe, with the right draw.
Let's see why I wouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna take a page out of Doc Spector's book here. Really work on my money.
Oh, money, he says.
Allegedly.
The judgment card is a good time if you find it.
I may have just glazed over it.
Brad,
Unfortunately.
maybe next time. I think we solved the scoring problem.
Well, what do you mean by we?
Well, once you get the judgment card, then you'll be chilling.
Okay.
You just gotta find another judgment card.
Oh, is judgment seated in that way, where the first one is always the...
It's per ante, so if you open a judgment in this ante at any point, it'll be the same.
So you're saying roll down obscenely aggressively for a judgment.
Spend it all.
Okay. I found it. Definitely does help with the scoring a little bit, but wasn't.
Yeah.
Wasn't quite as. I mean, it's no anti-one photograph, right?
Right.
Apparently, we can't all be blessed with that. Wait, this is PvP. Now is not the time to farm up reserve. Or is it? Whoa!
That's it.
It was going to be, but I was robbed of it.
I find that ends up being a particularly potent move.
Shouldn't have mentioned the reserve parking. Clearly,
If you're
I brought that upon myself. I was just shocked when like the cards started flying away from me. I'm like, what's going on?
They just run away.
Yeah, I got scared. You know, playing as much gold stake as I do, having that extra discard back sure does feel a lot better, doesn't it?
It's a wildly different game now.
Yeah. Excuse me? Did anyone else see that?
You're excused.
Just got some very unfortunate reserve parking action, or lack thereof.
I chose to get rid of mine.
Maybe close to doing the same here. Yeah. For once, I actually feel like I might have a chance at keeping up with your deck.
Yeah, I feel
fixing.
like we got similar builds. We got similar lines right now.
Right. At least for the time being.
Yeah.
Part of that was you did give me that nice helpful tip about the judgment. Otherwise my scoring might still be struggling some.
I'm just looking out, man. I mean, whatever it is, you can always sell it for $2.
That's true. That's true. It's likely I would have ripped it anyway, but like I might not have searched as hard for it.
There's another parking.
Oof. Judgment this time around isn't quite as good.
Oh, this round it's a miss? All right, good to know.
I mean, it's not a complete miss, but it's a pretty funny miss.
It wasn't a hit.
Yeah, that is for sure.
But if you want your parking money, you better get it fast.
I'm kind of looking for something else. Also, I don't know if that's bait or not. I don't know what to believe. Just gonna go halfway. Okay. Got in everything I needed to. I'm impressed with how well made this mod is, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like,
oh yeah, it's kind of smooth, right?
Yeah.
Considering.
Yeah. Like, there's no built-in infrastructure for all of the pretty wild things that they implemented.
Yeah. And then on top of that, you know, all these like PvP specific things, like new jokers and stuff like that, and new game modes potentially.
Yeah. It's impressive.
Really excited to see what direction it goes in. Also, they host weekly tournaments, by the way.
Interesting.
Yeah. At different times of day, too. For folks who are in different regions.
That's helpful.
Yeah.
How do you feel about 6 cents?
I think it's done what it needed to for me in this run.
Okay. So
I think a lot of the times it's, you know, just gives you garbage. There's like 16 different spectral cards, right?
Yeah.
And you're not going to want most of them most of the time.
It gave me a pretty good one here. So, I'm grateful for that.
I feel like in really high scoring runs, really long runs, it's almost like a necessary evil, 6 cents.
Yeah, it definitely, like, yeah, spectral, you only have so many mechanisms for getting to spectral cards, right? So
yeah, that's it.
Wait, I don't have the bus anymore. Just flushing money down the toilet now.
No bus.
I mean, reserve parking, sorry. I have the bus, not the reserve parking. Don't ask me why.
Having trouble drawing what I want.
See, that's not been the case for me. But I have had some things that have helped out with that. Now, the problem for me, at least at the moment, is jokers, or maybe
Okay.
a lack thereof.
Yeah, I had the same jokers as 7 rounds ago, right?
Okay, yeah. So I think it's just the nature of the seed right now.
Yeah. Maybe we're just being too picky, both of us.
I'm not being picky right now. I would happily accept some
Okay.
some new additions to my roster.
I feel like I gotta do that. Okay. How many sixes we got left?
I have 2. How about you?
Same.
Do you happen to have maybe a fair number of kings in your deck?
I do. Here are my kings.
Okay. That's quite a few. Here are some of mine.
Oh, ho, ho. Ah, beans.
Oof.
Yeah. I had the opportunity to use the strength on the red seal, and I chose to use it on the 5s instead. Maybe getting punished for that.
The red seal queen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the moments where I was trying to rush through to get the strength off before you locked me out of the PvP round. Still notably absent on the Joker front. I'll just generate a Wraith. That'll do it.
That'll do it.
I'll certainly do something. Okay, I do have a good sense of my score finally. A lot of weak chatters identifying themselves as I discard a 6 right now. Gotta get used to it. It's gonna happen again.
Good news, I'm down to 36 cards. Bad news, I might die.
Oof.
My hands
That's
are
what
not
you were
very
complaining
strong.
about, chatters? Me getting a hex? Embarrassing. That could be something. Neuron activation. I think that's probably a little bit too late.
That helps.
I did not find things that help. And I'm a little bit concerned about that.
That also helps, maybe. All right. We could do that.
I'm a little bit afraid that this may be, again, the last remaining window for me, and if I don't end it here, you might end it soon.
This is close to the end for me.
Like, I can kind of feel like you're turning the corner just based on the sounds you're making.
Yeah. That's not gonna do it. That could help. All right. Either this is it or this is not it. We'll find out. Get my trading card value, for sure.
Always. I did so without any hesitation.
All right. That one didn't work out. There may be some luck involved here.
I would rather there not be.
We'll see. So, if I discard these, all right. This is the best I can do. Here we go.
Oh! I had another 4 of a kind queued up with some Red Seal Kings, so.
It was so close.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oof.
I think the difference there was using the strength on the 6s instead of the Red Seal. I thought I would have like more time for the Red Seal to come around.
I also got a cryptid for the Red Seal.
Yeah. I had the cryptid, but because it was a Red Seal Queen instead of a King, I didn't fire it off right away.
Yeah. I also, like, made a big difference. I picked up a Desperation Ramen there at the end. Did you see that?
I got the ramen, yeah.
Okay.
I was able to find a Bloodstone.
Oh, that's the luck you were looking for.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I was trying to do the Flush 5, but I wasn't drawing enough. I wasn't drawing the right hand early enough, and so I didn't get to level it up very much.
It was, I was heavily invested in 5 of a kind. I hit a lot of Planet X in the Planet packs.
Yeah.
So
definitely the 5 of a kind is great because you can level up pretty early, and then also it's compatible with things like Ancient Joker, stuff like that. Just being able to, sometimes you can't get the deck to the point where you can actually play Flush 5. If you just play any different 5 Goliath cards, that can be enough with the 5 of a kind.
True.
Oh, congratulations, man. You're on a tear.
Yeah. 2 full wins in a row. How do you feel about an erratic deck run?
Okay.
Erratic deck. We'll keep it on Black Stake.
Yeah, one more Black Stake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's the leave button. Probably don't want to press that. Okay. One of the world's most boring erratic decks? Well, maybe there's one thing that's interesting.
Oh.
Don't know. How do you feel about the erraticness of this deck?
It'll make the early rounds easy. Won't have to think as hard.
You say that, but I think I just botched it. Whoops. I may have overcooked on that one. Thought a little bit too hard.
I didn't see the investment tag, so I guess I'm not going to be able to take it.
It is surprising. That was one of the first things I noticed, but I'm also completely blind to every other tag in this game on Ante-1, or in general. Why would you do this to me?
I guess we'll go for the tempo play.
Jesus. My deck was unkind to me here. Does the tempo play possibly include a walkie-talkie?
Well, I got to see the second shop in Ante-1.
Oh. That's probably not good for me.
Okay.
That is, though.
Okay. So I can get one of these, I could get one of those.
What's in here? Oh, hello. Alright. Surprisingly, like, despite being on erratic deck fixing in a worse spot maybe than last run. It's amazing what a trading card you can do.
Yeah. It's my favorite, man.
It's up there for me too. It does a lot of work. Oh no. Did you happen upon a bloodstone maybe?
I didn't go that deep. I ain't got that kind of money, man.
Oh, that's fair.
I didn't have the investment tag.
That's fair, but you can do a quick deck check to see the quality of said bloodstone.
I mean, you know, we got 6 antes. You can get there.
It's eternal as well, so that's quite the commitment. This is completely and utterly unnecessary, but you said you were making a tempo play, so I'm going to do the same. Whoops, I regret everything.
Oh, is that what you got? I got an extra scoop gelato.
You just gotta believe in the lucky cards.
Oh man, I want lucky cards.
I mean, look, if I lose a life here, at least I get $20 out of it.
Ah, rats.
All right. That's fine. That's fine.
Well, we can't do that.
Yes, we can.
Boo. Okay.
Let's do maybe one of these for the future. Jeez. All right, that investment tag is having some compounding effects right now.
Yeah, I feel that. I did manage to find a magician.
Me too.
Boo.
And I found a sun card. I should have stuck with the bloodstone. Instead, I was a coward. First, I was afraid. I was petrified.
A lot of mult on those lucky cards, but no money.
Yeah, the money was in the last ante, unfortunately.
That's not how it works. How dare you?
Okay, I didn't even get molt on my lucky card, so... Your old tech.
Okay. Things are looking up.
That's concerning.
Slowly but surely. I mean, you're gonna get it too.
You don't know that.
You're right. I don't know what you got.
I don't know what I've got going on right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a nightmare.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, the lucky cards are at least hitting the molt. Okay, that's interesting.
Now you're the one with the money, so I get to wait for you.
I know, but I'm not yet really finding great use for it. That might be too greedy. That was not my best showing.
All right. Well, you know, don't expect too much from me.
I always do though.
Let's run it this way.
Uh-oh. Might come to regret this. Oh, I already do.
All right, big money, no whammies.
head for the Fool. Okay. Deck fixing out of nowhere. Do better just for one of these lucky cards. Surely. Barely.
My ice cream is melty.
Wait, you got ice cream?
I did for a while. Not for very long.
You didn't bring enough for the rest of the class? Unlucky. Alright. The money's back. That one seems a little irresponsible.
No, this is totally gonna work.
Did you happen across a blackboard, perchance?
I thought about it.
Yeah. I had a moment with it as well. Yeah. Jokers seem, at least for me, nearly as stubborn this round as last.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, though.
You gotta be patient.
I'm trying to be.
All right.
Oh, good timing.
Nice.
Draws are trolling a little bit here. Maybe it's just my decisions are trolling a little bit here. It's hard to tell sometimes.
Have you gotten a payoff off the showman yet?
No, I passed on the showman.
I
did consider it for a fair amount of time though. Which in my world is like maybe half a second or two. Oh my god. My lucky cards are going crazy.
Ouch. That's an interesting payoff.
Now I guess I should ask, have you gotten a payoff from Showman yet?
I've gotten one and I'm looking at another.
Oh no.
Wonder if this is better now.
Okay. How's your deck fixing treating you?
I'm on 45 cards, but I'm not especially proud of any of them.
Too real? Oh, I played the wrong hand. Probably should be doing more of this. Oof.
Maybe I've been holding on to the showman too long. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, but like, just waiting for his next trick.
It could be anything.
Yeah.
Could even be a goat.
Possible I'm greeting it a little bit too much here. Oh my god. Carried by lucky cards again? Okay. Think you might have a good chance of getting this one off of me.
We'll see. One more shot.
I don't feel like I got very strong off of either of these shops. But we shall see.
That's useful. Just a red seal, don't get too excited. Nothing crazy. But I can
I'd love to see one of those right now. Okay, it's not bad.
Alright, it's all on these lucky cards. Money twice, no multa. Alright. Okay.
Holy.
Now we're cooking.
Sure are. At least both of us saw it this time.
Yeah. I've been holding on to a death card for 8 rounds, maybe.
That is a long time.
Some would call it greed.
What do they know?
Yeah, what do they know?
I just found my first death of the entire run, so. I guess that red seal will probably pay off with greeting the death, though.
Oh, yeah. I actually need to survive this ante, don't I? I guess it starts like this.
Oh, I guess I do have a red seal. I forgot about that. That's embarrassing. Okay. Huh. Oh my god. Lucky cards popping off. Clark, thank you for the raid. We're doing some multiplayer Balatro right now, so I'm a little bit less engaged with chat, but hope you had a good stream. Welcome, folks. Thank you for the raid.
Okay. Wasn't sure we were gonna make it out of there.
Yeah, lucky cards broke again. I took a bit of a greedy line myself to try and get some, oh my god, the Bloodstone's back. To try and get some money
Everybody's
out of my
favorite.
lucky cards. I've seen so many suns this time around, too. It could have been everybody's favorite here. You are on your last life, right?
Who's asking?
I wouldn't stress too much about that.
Okay.
I also just missed something here, unfortunately. Okay. I am pleased with how this round went. It's just a matter of whether I fumble my draw or not.
I'll tell you, if I survive, I can definitely win the small blind.
Uh-oh. We're maybe working on two different wavelengths here.
That's interesting.
Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of that. Stop thinking. That's not allowed. Only vibes.
I don't think I can take the invisible Joker.
Oh, I did not see an invisible Joker.
Yeah, that's the bummer.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Pretty good for a throwaway hand. Yeah. Sounds about right.
We got the same recipe.
I think so. I think it's still like this. How do you feel about one of these, though?
That's not good. That means I'm gonna have to do that. Bummer.
Oh. That was not even your full strength? Is that what you're telling me?
He got me again.
Oh! Oof. You had me stressed out there for a moment at the end.
I didn't get a single justice card.
Oh, I got one pretty much right at the final ante, and I held it for a bit. And so that I could snag the red seal.
With the showman, the first ante after picking up the showman, I got another Chad. So I had two Chads. I had a death card and a fool card that I held for 6 rounds, and then I ended up using the fool, but I held the death card for maybe like 11 rounds looking for a justice card.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, I guess with the showman, it's not like you're blocking them from showing up anymore, but you kind of do have to be a bit greedy.
Yeah, because I could have used the death cards like way earlier to make more lucky cards. I only had the 2 lucky cards in the deck.
Yeah, I did get a fair amount of money at certain points from some of those lucky hits because of the thanks to the Chad.
Yeah, that could have been it.
But I don't know. It seems like maybe we ended up with a very similar Joker lineup again.
Yeah, I think maybe just the one difference is I had the second Chad from taking the showman and holding on to the showman. But then also potentially that costs you money if you're holding on to it instead of some kind of value generating Joker.
Yeah, well, I went the other route in terms of gaining money. I had a campfire that I was aggressively selling things for.
Yeah. All right, that's 3-1 in your favor, man.
All right. Where do you want to go next?
You want to try gold stake?
Sure.
Okay.
What deck are we looking at?
Pick your favorite.
Ooh, that's a lot of pressure. Let's take Photo Chad out of it and go abandoned deck.
Okay. That's not going to stop me from trying.
I had a pretty good Baron run on abandoned deck the other day on gold stake, so challenge accepted.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be a whole different. Like, there might be some deaths on the small blinds, right? It's gonna look very different.
You're right. We only got 2 discards.
Yeah, the difference between gold and black is massive.
Massive. All right, we got $6. What are we doing here?
Speak for yourself. Some of us only got 5.
Got him.
Oh no. The shop is just taunting me.
Well, When you can't afford anything, go next.
Uh-oh. How many 6s are in a deck of cards?
Never enough.
You got that right. I may have lost a life.
It's gold stake, it happens. Oh, I got the 448 out of 450.
Oof.
Disrespectful.
It's closer than I got.
All right.
I'm just, scrambling at this point.
Okay. Boss debuffs diamonds.
Yeah.
I guess we don't get to be too precious about Eternals this time.
That's true. That's true. I've never had a swashbuckler call my name like that before.
I took the free reroll, so I rerolled into the swashbuckler, and then I couldn't take it.
Man.
Yeah, that's an option.
It's not a good one.
No. I think if I spend that money, I die.
That's my concern as well.
That helps. Is it too early to say we're saved?
Again. Say what you want about your own run. There's no world in which I'm saved right now.
Oh, okay. You and me, we're in this together, man.
It doesn't feel like it right now. Feels like we're playing a different game.
Alright, if it helps, after the boot, there's a supernova.
Yes, I just found that myself. I don't know if that helps. Well, given how many high cards I've played, maybe it does help.
Maybe.
Oh no. It's not a good thing that I've been playing those high cards, though. Arthur, thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. We're in the middle of
Flash
some...
is chips, technically, huh?
What was that?
I said splash is chips, technically.
I mean, if you squint hard enough. I feel like that's giving Splash a lot more credit than it deserves.
These are desperate times.
You're telling me. Oh, what a lucky draw. Quickly turning into Abandoned Deck's biggest hater right now, though. But it's not the deck's fault, it's the Joker's. Oof. I see what you mean about that splash. Oh my god. Alright.
Okay. Okay. Splash again. No.
Oh. I must have just completely been oblivious to the first one. I did not. I didn't see the splash until the big blind boss.
All right, show me what you got.
It's not a lot. I have $8 in a boot.
I got $7. No.
Okay. Boot. No need to brag. These are tough times for all of us, Doc.
Look at that.
Oh. Now you're just rubbing it in. Wait a minute. I'm drawing like a maniac?
No, don't do that.
The supernova tech is going crazy right now.
All right. I took the tower card.
I very nearly did as well. I was locked on it for a moment and I don't know, got baited by the boot.
Ouch. Okay.
Surely that's better chips than Splash, right? I'm gonna be honest, I thought I was gonna lose another life here for a moment.
No, we got the banner now.
Yeah.
We're good to go.
Well, we may be playing towards different hands.
We're in business.
No, thank you. Boy, this is a whole different game when we're playing on Gold Stake, isn't it?
Yep. Don't worry about me. It's just survive.
Exactly. I've been a little bit too focused on that. And not enough on the survive portion of things.
How's the boot treating you?
Horrendously. It's been a pretty consistent source of +2 molt.
Yeah, I feel that. I didn't take the boot because it would have taken me to 0. I didn't have the money for the boot.
Boy. Bankruptcy speedrun is happening. I'm out of the boot at least.
Here, round 9, I got 3 jokers.
I have 2. So, again, we don't need you bragging at every option.
Yeah, it's not a contest.
Clearly not, because you're winning.
Gotta have my chips, man. I do regret I'm doing 2 pair on the Supernova, which is not the easiest one to do with no discards.
Well, you'll be pleased to know that I am doing 3 of a kinds.
Ooh!
So we're in a similar spot. I do have
Yeah.
oh yeah, those draws were
Pour
not
one out for this guy. I got good news.
I believe we call that great news. Hello.
Not bad.
Okay, we're so back. I might lose another life here, but it'll be worth it.
I'm gonna do it too.
Did you happen to pick up a cola at some point?
No, I didn't get the cola. I'm just 25 is good enough.
This is maybe concerning. Uh-oh. Your lives are a resource, right?
Yeah. That's 50 bucks, you know, that's a good deal.
I can already feel the banana breaking. Nope.
Well, if it breaks for you, it breaks for me.
I guess that's true. Oh, good. Faceless Joker.
I got more good news.
What's that?
In the PvP round, well, I guess only one of us loses a life instead of both of us.
How many lives are you at, though?
I got 3.
Yeah, that is more than me right now. So I need to desperately avoid death right now.
I would say among the different gold stake runs that I've done, maybe this was one of the harder, more difficult seeds.
So you're saying it's not just me?
I like to think it's not just you.
I
guess
too.
I'm not seeing your run, so you get to decide.
I feel like there's some things that I could have cleaned up and played better, but also the run was not very generous with any of those things.
The one regret I have, I took an early star card so that I could make a flush house against the boss. And I probably didn't need it to beat the boss. I could have saved it and then used it in the next round, and then I would have had the boot.
The boot did seem pretty unimpressive as the only thing.
Yeah.
I think my major mistake here was maybe playing towards 3 of a kind with a supernova.
Not the easiest supernova hand.
That's a shame.
At least you got $50.
Well, no, I don't because I'm dead.
Oh, I guess I do have one more hand. I do need 100 points though.
I have confidence in your ability to get.
It was that close though.
Yeah. Yeah, if I had hit one more 3 of a kind, I missed 2 straight 3 of a kind, so if I had hit one more, we would have gotten there.
All right. I've got one request for the next round, if you're into it. Gold stake plasma deck.
Oh, God. Right.
I hear it's your favorite.
I have been practicing a bit. Can I take a quick couple minutes before this, though?
Yeah. I'll take a break, too. I'll be right back.
I will be right back. All right, I am back.
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Plasma deck it is, gold stake.
Once again, we're allowed to work together. On account of it being gold stake.
Yeah, that's we don't want to we want to actually make it to the PvP, I think.
Yeah.
That would be ideal. Yeah, like a decent 2-pair will get through here, right?
For sure. You need 2 ranks adding up to 14.
Okay.
And then in the big blind, you need 2 that add up to 19.
How you feeling? Did you happen to open the buffoon pack?
I don't on the plasma deck.
I usually don't either.
Yeah. There's just a lot of stuff that you don't care about, so like, why bother?
Yeah, I did happen to find an eternal Joker stencil.
Okay. All right, so you've been around this rotisserie before. You kind of know how it goes on the plasma deck, where maybe the X molt doesn't get there right away.
Yeah, it's ambitious, is I guess what I would say.
Yeah.
If I didn't just take a loss, I think I might consider it a little bit longer. Definitely does have the potential to get there. Unfortunately, I'm just like minus $6 as a result of that now. Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Not exactly what I wanted to have happen there, but potentially gives me some direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're back in it.
Yeah, we're actually being offered jokers now? This is
Yeah.
new and exciting?
We're playing the game now. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think I'm going to take a pivot point here. Because that telescope in the shop is looking kind of nice.
My default 2-pair on the plasma deck.
Yep, that's the shift that I am currently making.
Didn't have enough money for the 2 celestial packs, so
Yeah, me neither, unfortunately, but could be worse. Did you happen across
right,
a
it should be pretty even here, right?
Perchance. Guess it'll be a little bit Joker dependent with how even it is. And draw dependent. Yeah, it looks it looks pretty identical, doesn't it?
Yeah. Scary face.
Okay, I do like what this round has done for my telescope. So if nothing else, I
For
got that
sure.
going for me.
Oh my.
Oh! That is a heartbreaker.
We got him. He's cooked.
Surely that's GG already, right? I assume you grabbed the rocket, right?
I did.
Okay.
Did you have enough money for the egg?
I did, but I went with a planet pack instead.
Yeah. Yeah, I chose not to. Usually the idea is if you open them early, then you don't have enough money to get more later.
Yeah.
And then so if I don't need it right away, I don't take it right away.
That's definitely fair. I was hoping that the rocket would recover some of that.
For sure, yeah.
So I don't think I would have purchased it if not for the rocket. Doesn't necessarily mean that I was correct still.
This scary face is perishable.
Sure is.
Uh-oh. All right.
What?
That photograph is perishable too.
I know. I wish it wouldn't be.
I guess the 2 pair is better than the full house.
Yeah. Your 2 pair is better than my 2 pair.
My 2 pair is not bad. See, this is what I was saying about the celestial packs.
I don't think I missed any though.
Well, that's what I was saying is I skipped one so that I can buy more later. I want to make this gold card because I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to beat this.
No.
Okay. Made me use my AK.
Alright. Not in a good spot here, but I've got money.
With money, many things are possible.
It's true. And that's more money. Okay. This could be something. That was not something.
That is more money.
No, it's not.
Interesting.
Look, one piece of glass is one piece of glass. But a purple seal is infinite pieces of glass.
I see. I understand. It's it's gold stake, so I'm not messing around. It's not just glass, it's foil, right?
Yeah.
I forgot I don't have scary face. I don't need to play face cards.
I was kind of doing something similar.
That's an option.
Okay. of ice cream. Well... Found something. Found another thing.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, these are definitely some shops that have appeared, aren't they?
I did take an Eternal, which maybe I am regretting.
I took an Eternal, which I do not regret in the slightest.
Oh.
So, we'll see how that works out.
Guess we'll take one of these. Interessante. Maybe I don't need this rocket that bad.
No, don't be absurd. Of course you need the rocket. It just gets better and better. I maybe shouldn't hold on to the rocket.
Turner. Ooh, that feels wrong.
Photo Chad Plasma Edition is just Photo Chad.
Alright, I'm ready.
I'd like to believe that I'm ready.
Two pair. Look at that. Tell you what, we could do two pair again.
I too can do two pair.
Machi.
And then I can also do two pair. And you're not going to believe this one. But I can
That's
also
bad
do two
news.
pair.
Well done.
And I got to hang on to the rocket too.
He's got rocket fuel. I got $35 temperances.
Well, look. There's no need to brag. That's only for me.
Arrow Merchant is huge. That's an option.
Very nice. I think there's potential for a pivot in my future.
Yep.
That was a nearly catastrophic throw. don't think that's the pivot that I want. It is a pivot. Probably not a good one.
If it weren't the plasma deck, I would.
Yeah.
I would do the obelisk.
I think it would be a very easy obelisk if it weren't the plasma deck. But like, there's no base molt to get things started because the telescope and there's also like the telescope that interferes with it, right? Stop there. Oh, I missed money there.
All right.
Seems like a bad idea. Could have been worse. Okay, definitely could have been worse. Okay. Definitely gonna need to find room for a pivot at some point. I think we're close. How many lives do you have? 3 still?
I've got 3.
That's what I thought.
Okay. All right.
Got something here, I think.
Let's get experimental.
That's, yeah. We might be on very similar pages here.
Oh, I forgot to move my blueprint.
Oh, so it's not just me that it happens to? Whew.
So let's try this and make one of these just like that. Crunch.
Oof. Yeah, I was worried, given how long it took you there. I knew you were up to something.
Yeah, there was a lot of animations.
I knew you were up to something that was no good for me.
You know, you don't usually get to see that on a gold stake run, but I'll take it.
Alright. Back to the drawing board, I guess.
Yep. Still picking up Uranus though, just in case.
Probably time to take a gamble.
That was the round I sold the egg. Right before the PvP round, I sold the egg for the dusk.
Yeah. I also sold for the dusk there, but I'm sure that's no surprise, given where the scoring was at. That 120 is looking a little funky here, isn't it? This is bad. Oh no.
And make sure you leave some glass cards for me.
Well, I don't have a life to give at this point. I think it's a greater risk not to spend some glass. Stencil does not want to leave. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. Remains not looking good. Terrifying. I did make it through. Okay. I mean, that's funny at least. Okay. I'm not feeling great about this one.
You're on one?
I am on one.
All right. Okay. So...
Oh no. A single card I'm looking for yet?
Yeah, we're going all in. It's all or nothing.
I mean, it has to be. Yeah, I'm on one life.
Yeah.
But these draws are Making me a wee bit concerned. Okay. Potentially saved. Maybe not.
Okay. All right, we drew the best we could. That's not true. We drew good enough. All right, here we go.
I don't know where my copies need to go.
Whatever chat says, just ask them.
Yeah. Yeah. This is 2. One second. Mouth. Thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're currently trying to avoid getting murdered by Doc Spectred here. We're on our last life in the PvP Balatro mod. But welcome, folks. Because of my scoring joker, or theoretical scoring joker, I don't actually know. I think it's like this, because this is 2 retriggers on glass. This is 2 retriggers on glass. Plus some additional chances at the bloodstone.
Yeah, if you got more than 1 glass, then probably Blueprint on Dusk.
My bloodstone is the greatest bloodstone in history. Okay.
Impressive.
Now here's the problem, though. It's possible I lost some glass in that, as well as spent all of my money to get to that point. So, gotta find a way back in. Burned it all down for what? To not die. If I lose that round, I die. That's the correct line. Let's do this. There's also the issue of now that we're like on whoa. The boss blind score just zoomed in for me out of nowhere. Okay, this is dangerous. Guess we just have to wait. I don't know about you, but my lucky cards appear to be broken again.
I got 20 mult there.
Yeah.
The one time.
It's not exactly what I was hoping for, though. Jesus.
Debating making more, actually.
Okay. Now that's something. Don't feel great about where my... Oh! Never mind. Lucky card started working again.
Yeah, you just got to make sure that they're on before you ship it.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind in the future. I didn't want to discard there. Really like to find a Joker upgrade here. Finally didn't have glass break when I didn't want it to. It's a relief. It's too slow and too late.
That's not good.
Yeah. I gotta roll down at this point. Doesn't do enough. What do you think square would do for my score? Why would I not skip it? Are you insane? Alright. I think this just has to be where we go.
Oh, losing a lot of glass.
Yeah, that was happening to me as well.
Okay.
Okay. If I survive this by some miracle, I'll at least have some money next ante.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Okay. I'm ready when you're ready. You just let me know.
I'd like to find I need one more draw here. Is there anything even worth getting? Fortunately, I don't think it's going to be enough, but I am ready.
I believe we have the same jokers, right? It's Chad, Blueprint, Dusk, Bloodstone.
Yep.
All right, here goes mine.
I think you have more glass left than me is my concern.
That could be.
All right, send it. Yeah. I get a fair amount more glass. I didn't have the money to be able to spend on tarots between shops. Because I had to emergency burn down just to survive on the previous ante, I think was part of it.
I was able to hold the egg until it reached $30, and I also took Eternal to the Moon with the seed money, so I was getting $20 every round.
I see. Okay, yeah. That definitely made a big difference. Yeah, I just didn't because the tarot merchant was there. You're probably seeing a lot of opportunities to make more glass.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I'm a big believer in the tarot merchant.
Mm-hmm. No, I am
Being able
too.
to,
I think that I managed my money worse than you did.
yeah,
So
yeah, maybe.
I didn't get as much of an opportunity. All right. Well, what? That's 3-3 now.
Yeah, I think that's even up.
Okay. So should we do one more gold stake for the rubber match, as they call it?
Okay. Yeah, why don't you ask your viewers what kind of deck they want to see?
All right. Well, let's see. Everybody's gonna say black deck, and that's not going to be fun. So.
Well, if we both die really fast, then we could do another one.
Yeah, that's just like I'm still reeling from the from that abandoned deck run. Losing 2 lives in to the blinds is not fun. Let's do a checkered deck run.
Okay. That's my least favorite.
Perfect.
I hate it more than black deck.
All right. Well, then maybe I'll have a chance. I was also considering green. How do you feel about green deck?
That's probably my second least favorite.
See, I thought about doing green, but then I thought it would be too mean because then it's like taking away your biggest advantage, which is like your ability to manage your econ.
The thing I don't like about the checker deck is it's trying to tell me what I'm supposed to do.
That's understandable. I don't like the start very much, but at least checker deck allows you to kind of have lackluster opening jokers.
We got the 9, it's fine.
Yeah. Sort of. Like it technically exists, I guess. Served its purpose. That was dumb.
Ouch.
Yeah, I might have done a whoopsie on the boss blind. You want to go gambling?
I mean, there's the safe thing to do.
I know, but then there's the gambling.
I don't think I'm gonna do it.
I'm glad that I did. We'll say that.
Okay. Now we'll see how it plays out. Here's the thing. You take the arrowhead, you can one-shot. That's econ.
Yeah. Yeah, but so is getting a Wraith into something that allows you to one-shot.
Wraith is not bad. I would not be upset about that.
Okay. My money is a little bit cooked now is the problem.
I took the investment.
So did I. I felt like I had no choice. Like...
Didn't pay off. Guess we do one of these.
Okay. You appear to be in a better spot than me.
I mean, Arrowhead's 250 chips.
Yeah. So is Stuntman, though.
Only half of the time. You got the Stuntman? Okay.
Yeah. And a Hex.
Hmm.
Oh my god. That was remarkably close.
I took the DNA.
Did you? I couldn't afford
I still have
it.
the 9. I'm trying to make more 9s.
Okay. I sold the Cloud 9 to get the grabber.
Oh, yeah. I was just about to check with the bosses, and then I realized that we don't have bosses.
Yeah. As you were explaining that, I did the same thing.
Yeah. Wait, what do we do? Right. We got it.
Alright. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Bailed out. Boy, howdy, were we bailed out here.
That's useful.
Okay. I know you're a red card believer.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be way too slow on this mod, right?
Well, we are playing Gold Stake. You're not
That's
just trying to beat me necessarily.
That's true.
But in general, yeah, in general, it's pretty terrible.
Let's take a look at it. It does kind of pair nicely with the Stuntman.
Through that.
We'll see. Like, I don't know about you, but I've been hurting for some flat mold as it stands.
Yeah, I'm thunking. I really want to believe in the Cloud 9, though.
I believe in your belief of the Cloud9. I'm a little bit concerned, given what I just saw in the shop, that you're going to find something that's going to give you an edge.
This is useful.
Yeah. Did you maybe find a good multiplicative option?
Yeah, maybe as a long-term plan.
Yeah.
Maybe if I don't care about getting beat up here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in that situation again.
All right. I think it's strong enough. Okay. Let's go for max value.
Same. That's exactly what I meant.
Ouch. Red card with Stuntman is very solid.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the long-term efficacy of it. Because it doesn't have a lot, like, as much upside as some of the things that I saw in the shop. So it is going to require, like, that same aggressive play that I've been working on and hasn't always paid off for me.
Okay.
Didn't quite hit what I was looking for here.
Wondering how expensive this DNA is going to be ultimately.
Yeah, definitely can get up there in price.
I'm up to 8 9s.
Well, that's actually a fair amount lower than I thought it would be.
I haven't had DNA for too long.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Also on the gold stake, sometimes you just don't draw the card, you just don't draw the 9s.
Yeah, and like if you're only adding cards to deck and not cutting things as well, it could create some problems.
That's it, exactly.
Hello. This could be something. Not the greatest set of shops for me, but
Oh, that's lovely.
no, it's not. No.
Yeah, oh. DNA!
I think I have I have to 4-0 you in order to have a chance here. I'm fairly certain. But we'll see.
Ooh. We can do one of those. Alright. No Stuntman. I got a fancy banana.
Me too.
I think we start doing these. All right, I've got one move, and if you can beat it, then I'm cooked.
That one move involve a lot of glass nines?
Not too many yet.
Okay.
Bummer. Back to the drawing board, I guess.
Yeah, this is still the concern, though, right? Because being ahead in lives doesn't mean I'm necessarily ahead.
Well, I've got one.
I know. I've got pretty unimpressive strength at the moment for where we are in the round, I feel like. Maybe I'm just misjudging it. Okay. That certainly helps.
Oh. I hate when you DNA the glass and then they just break on you.
It just feels so pointless.
Yeah. Waste of everybody's time.
This is my window. I'm going to do my best to take advantage of it.
Okay. That's a start.
It's always terrifying to hear from you, Doc. One more round. I think this is just an all-in push.
No whammies. I'm up to 11 nines.
That's a lot of nines.
This rental cloud nines going the distance.
That's too big of a coward for it, I guess. Oh no.
For some reason, I decided to go for the 5 of kind instead of the flush 5.
I mean, again, you gotta make do sometimes. I'm not necessarily opposed to it at times.
All right. Time to spend like my life depends on it.
Way ahead of you on that one. I went a little sicko mode on the shop and burned it all down. I'll give you fair warning. I meant it when I said I have to go all in here.
All right. I have some technology.
I do not. It's all or nothing right now, Doc.
Are we... Wait, you got lives. I'm on 1.
Yeah, but my concern is that if I let you survive this, I'm not coming back.
Oh, yeah. That's
in fact,
fair.
it's guaranteed that if I don't survive this, I'm not coming back.
I guess the the glass cards are expanding.
Yeah. And And the consistency with which you draw your glass hand is expanding as well.
True.
Hey,
surprising to me as well.
Saved.
All right, I got to play 5. Here you go.
Oh! Oh, no.
He's still in the game.
That means I'm out of the game, unfortunately. Oof. All right. 30K? That's brutal.
That stinky misprint out of here.
Guess we rebuild. Oh, that's funny. Can I even beat the blinds anymore, I guess is my question now.
Oh. It's okay, you got a few lives you can burn.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can, it's just ugly. I may have invested very heavily in a campfire last ante to try and bury you.
Ah.
And it almost worked. It was very, very close.
It was, yeah.
You just had to go and score some points.
Classic Doc.
I know.
Roaching, right?
Yep. Exactly.
My chat says the hero's still alive. I keep trying to convince him that I'm the villain, actually.
No, you're too nice for that, though. Although you are just, like, murdering me right now, so I don't know how I feel about that.
Okay. This driver's license is so close to 16, but I make a glass card and then I break a glass card.
I've been there, man. It is not fun.
Alright. Give me some tarot cards. That's not a tarot card.
It's a tarot bowl card.
I guess I don't have room for the soul.
Wait, there's souls in this?
I did manage to find one.
Oh. I heard in chat that they are banned, but I guess that's not true.
Luchador's banned, Chico's banned.
Those make sense, just because of how they operate with the boss blind. Wait, where did you find the soul?
The last Arcana pack.
There wasn't one in mine. Right? Because I opened it, right? I skipped?
Probably would have taken it, would you know, if there was a soul.
Oh, I took the buffoon skip is why. Okay. Never mind. I burned down all my jokers for the campfire, so I was in desperation mode.
Yeah.
Do you happen to have a dusk again? Is that what's going on here?
No.
Oh.
But I do have a couple glass cards.
Okay. It's just taking you a bit of time to find, or you're giving yourself time to find your full hands.
You know, I want to make sure that I don't die to the best of my ability, so I'm gonna dig for all the glass, or as much as I can get my hands on.
Boy, I could have used that soul too.
I guess we'll never know.
Alright. How do I get myself out of this one? I'm also getting reports that from chat that the mod has banned photographs, so that's good news too. I don't know what that says about our previous runs.
Yeah, there's like, they have a tournament mode where they have some bands like that.
Oh, okay, that are just to add some variety to it.
Yeah, actually I think like 40 jokers are banned.
Oh, that's like an entirely different game.
Yeah, it's like Chad and photograph and flower pot. Loyalty card is banned.
Huh? Is that to improve the quality on some of those?
For the folks who play the game a lot, play the mod a lot, it ended up being closer matches, you know, when there's not like those big power spikes from those kinds of X-Molt effects.
Okay, I see. So it's just reducing X-Molt in general.
Yeah, a little bit closer matches. I should have turned this gold seal into stone. What a dummy.
It's okay. I think you can kind of go on. I saw my window. I shot my shot, and unfortunately,
yeah,
it wasn't quite enough. So I don't think it's likely to matter too much.
I'll be honest, I was pretty scared. I was pretty scared of the stunt man.
I mean, it was like remarkably close, right?
Yeah. I think if I didn't get the glass card right when I did, so that I could start copying it as soon as I did, then it would have been over. Very lucky, in my opinion.
Well, got a Joker, but it's actively pretty horrendous for me.
Okay.
Like, I think it's
almost there.
Sincerely better off being sold at the moment.
Oh yeah, for just the campfire value?
Yeah, I got a photograph, but I have no levels and no deck fixing as a consequence of the red card. So it's just like, it's not doing a whole lot. Even with the Chad, it's not likely to be meaningful.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just the slow death spiral for me, unfortunately. Unless something catastrophic happens with your draws, which with 6 hands and imagine at least 3 discards seems pretty unlikely.
Yeah, I got the extra hands. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I got the 1 discard.
Yeah.
Dang, can you believe it? I have 19 cards left in the deck, and I haven't drawn a single glass card yet.
I mean, I'd like to believe that you had more cards in your deck, so you're further away, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be the case.
All right. I'm looking at the number. He's out of hands. I picked up an acrobat.
Yeah, I saw that, but I was concerned it might be too costly for me. Yeah.
I had Cloud9 for up until that PvP round there, so I've just been throwing away all my hands.
Right. Yeah, there's...
When you have enough money, you can just throw them.
Exactly. Uh-oh. Fine. Do still have to clear a gold stake run here, it turns out.
It turns out, yeah. At least you don't have to worry about me debuffing your face cards.
That's true. It's true. I just have to worry about the massive point spread that you're going to throw up at me.
Yeah, we're going to spread them for sure.
Wait, I didn't buy planets and oh my god, I'm actively throwing right now. It doesn't actually matter. The run ended when I was short those like 30,000 points.
It was so close.
I know.
Oh, that was stressful, man. Don't do that again.
I sincerely cannot. That was all, like, if I had just maybe bought and sold a couple more things for the campfire, if I had managed my econ a little bit better, that would have been the difference in the run.
We've had some really close matches today.
It's true. It's true.
Sometimes if I do the PvP a lot, I get a little bit burnout on it. It's a little bit samey, but really good matches today.
About that beating gold stake thing.
Oh, no.
What a horrendous way for that to end.
This isn't even my final form.
Oh, no. Oh. I told you, I fell off catastrophically as soon as that round was over. I spent $50, $60 fueling that campfire. And came up just a little bit short. I think the strategy for me in that moment was correct. I think Absolutely. I did what I had to do to try and win, given that like we took that divergent path at the beginning.
Yeah. Because if you don't spend down, if you don't feed the campfire, then the result is mostly the same. You know, I'm still gonna make a bunch of glass cards and be able to ramp up, and then so like you gotta go for it.
Right, exactly. The longer that goes, the worse off I'm gonna be, as we saw. So, like, obviously it would have been nice to win, but I'm still happy with at least the way that I like positioned that run. And we had some good runs or good matches prior to that too. It was quite a bit more fun than I was anticipating.
I would agree to that too. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. More fun than I was expecting, you know.
And they're
like I said, I had done maybe 2 dozen of these before and got kind of burnt out on it, but this was fresh, being able to play on like gold stake.
Yeah, no, I can't believe how just well made the mod is. Like
it just works.
it just works, and like it adds so many, like, I don't know, like just getting the network thing down is impressive in and of itself. And and on top of that, like the way that it plays is actually really impressive.
Yeah, the server, the Balatro multiplayer Discord server is exploding. I know they got like several thousand people now.
Yeah, That's
so there's
not
also
surprising.
just like a bunch of people logged into the server all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's stable, and or at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
from what I could tell. So cool. Well, before I think that is going to be my last round of the day. So congrats on the 4-3 victory.
Very narrow, but I'll take it.
Yeah, and narrow within the matches as well. There were some like nail biters, even on my side of things as well. That barely pulled out a victory. So
like sometimes you'll win with 3 lives left, and it'll feel like but did I really win or did I barely win? Like it could have turned at any moment.
Right. So before we sign off, though, let everyone know where you can be found, because you are streaming right now.
I am, but I'll probably be going here soon in a moment. But it's Balatro University on YouTube. If you like watching, I do gold stake runs. It used to be every day, but now it's every other day. I've been mixing in some other kind of, if you like high score stuff, if you like, we call it Balatro science, just like maybe you have a question, I didn't know if this thing was possible. Well, let's find out. So like, for example, can you reach Ante 39 without any blueprints or brainstorms?
Well,
that's what we got cooking up this month.
All right, I'm curious to see that. If you aren't familiar with Doc's runs, they are at times beyond comprehension in terms of how strong and amazing they are. So I recommend checking out Balatro University for maybe some of the highlights if you just want to see the the start and end point to get to those, or you can learn a lot just by watching his streams as well. I've learned a lot watching your streams, so everybody go check out Dr. Spectred on Twitch, drop a follow, and I mean, I'm sure you're already subscribed to Balatro University on YouTube, but check that out as well.
Yeah, super fun, man. Looking forward to maybe we'll co-op next time. Maybe Gold Stake co-op next time.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun as well. I've had some fun co-op runs in the past, and like maybe being on the other end of the coaching at times could be a fun a fun change.
Could be. We're not so different, you and I.
Well, I don't know about that.
All right.
But thank you again for the games. Thank you for coordinating this, and yeah, we'll talk soon to get the co-op stuff set up.
All right, take care, man.
All right, enjoy your day. All right, that was a lot of fun. Doc's good people. Like I said, very good at Balatro. I'm content with how I performed today. I wasn't expecting to win some of the earlier runs that we did. That last one was a nail biter, but like I said, was I think the right strategy. It just didn't quite work out. So thank you guys for watching. We're gonna do some more of this tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be playing some with Rarin. We might mix in some of the jokers. We might mix in some of the rule sets. We'll see how things go. Rarin's been looking forward to this. We might also structure it a little bit differently, depending on how things go, so that it's more, I don't know, like video friendly. We'll see how things go. But tomorrow will be some more of the PvP mods. So if you enjoyed this, we'll be back with it tomorrow, and then back to the usual stuff on Thursday and Friday. But thanks again to Doc for setting that up, for coordinating everything, and being a fun opponent to play against. All right, new YouTube video up in about 2 hours, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, Twitch folks, I'm gonna send you over to C-Dubs.